Gave you my all, and I hope you see this world before I fall.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Conversation with the OGs. I'm Meatball.
I'm Barb.
And I'm Dre.
And today we're going to be talking about should hoes have standards? What that look like to you, Barb?
I think anybody can have standards. I mean, it's just if that person is willing to accept it and allow it based on how you live or who you are, shouldn't mean you shouldn't have standards. Just because you could be a hoe at night, a wife in the morning. I mean, it don't matter. I think standards are standards no matter who you are.
Well, Barb, that sounds like to me.
I don't think.
Sound contradictory.
No, it doesn't sound because just because a person is a stripper doesn't mean she has the right to feel like she should date a man that makes 100,000 plus, live in Farmington Hills, kids go to the best school. She shouldn't have standards because she's swinging on a pole late at night, or she shouldn't have standards because she has sex with several different type of men.
You had me up until you said having sex with several different men. She could have been a stripper with still have standards.
Okay.
But once she get to giving that pussy up, I don't feel like you should have no standards.
Okay, that's like a classy crackhead. It's almost, it's almost hilarious. I mean, a woman, she's a night woman by night, but in the daytime, she want to be a classy woman. I mean, I don't understand how these women, they can be strippers for 3-4 years. Yeah, they may get educated, and all of a sudden, that life behind them. They want to turn their life over to God.
But why can't that life be behind them? Why can't that life be behind them? Because at that moment, they were caught up in that life. When you young, you do silly things. We all make mistakes. So at that point, she probably saw, okay, I'm stripping. I'm making a lot of money. I'm getting things I want to survive in life or whatever. Then she might start having kids and say, well, this ain't the type of life I should be living. I want to live a different type of life. Now I want a husband. Now I want him to make 100 plus. Now I want to... so what's the difference? Why can't you have a standard based on how you live your life? That's like a nigga going to prison.
That's right, but when nigga go to prison, he got a record that's going to attach him to his past. They're going to attach him to his past forever. So if when guys go to prison and they got a record that attached them to their past, how can these women do what the fuck they want to do and strip, suck all these penises and have sex with all these different men, and there's nothing that connect them to their past? That don't even make sense.
I'm kind of like in between, because I feel like this: if she changed her life up, she separated her life self from that life, she's still who she is, but she can try to be a different person. Because if I run across you, if you done got saved, you got religious, you done got a new job, I still know you as Gigi swinging on a pole. That's how I'm gonna view you. But you can be eternally a different type of person, but you can't have standards because you run across a few dollars and try to carry yourself different, but you still doing the same thing. I think you have to separate yourself from all the negative past in order for that to work. Even sometimes relocating to another state where people don't know your background. You see what I'm saying?
So just because a person is attached to a certain type of lifestyle, and then they get it educated and they money get up and they decide to say, okay, I no longer want to talk to Rollo to sell dope. I want a corporate man that makes 200 plus. And so what? I used to talk to drug dealers, and so what? I used to strip on a pole. Y'all trying to tell me because a person used to be a certain type of way, they have no right to have standards.
So we ain't saying no right now. Now what we saying is still, I'm going to see you from what I know of you. If I know of you every Saturday when I go to the strip club, I know you gonna be in there. Mm-hmm. We ain't did this for 2-3 years. I know you gonna be in there doing your thing. All of a sudden now, next year you telling me I done turned my life over to God. I'm laughing at you.
Men do it all the time.
There you go with that.
Men do it all the time.
There you go with that.
What about? No.
We talking about in hoes.
Okay, well, a man can be a hoe, right?
Okay, but
can a man be a hoe?
Yes, he can be a hoe. But see, you see how we're talking about a woman and you flipped it on the man right quick?
That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to let you just beat up on a woman.
Well, we talking accountability.
Well, we can hold a man. A man can be hoes too. So that's just like I said, a man. A man.
So the man a stripper and he dancing on the pole. He's
Yeah.
slanging his meat. Hold on, he's slanging his meat. Other men ain't gonna respect that. Men gonna be like, listen, man, this nigga, he a male dancer. They laughing at him. So
Why are you laughing at him when he
because it's not a respectable career. Dre, if a nigga was a male dancer, can he hang with you?
Nah, let me say two things on that. First, one, I don't even know any male dancers. One, and secondly, I may be wrong. Some of y'all out here may be male dancers, but I can't picture a male dancer being straight. You see what I'm saying? I don't know none, and I can't picture none being straight. So you know what I mean? That's.
Well, he threw that out there, I guess, because he wanted to be clear. He's not connected with a stripper. But my thing is, a man being a stripper is not a respectable profession to another man. Now, he'll be doing it strictly for the money, for the women, or, like Dre threw out there, maybe his sexuality, I don't know. But for a man to sit up here and say, you know what, old girl, she putting herself through school or whatever, that's cool. If she's doing what she got to do to better her lifestyle, but that's going to be forever connected to her. Yeah. She can't shake that. If you was once a stripper, that's going to be always connected to you for the rest of your life.
Unless you somewhere that no one knows your background. If you stripped in Michigan or Detroit or a certain location and you continue to spend the rest of your life there, that's all they gonna know you for. If you was in the streets and you hustled and you did all type of, devious things to get some money, no matter if you became a businessman or not, they still gonna attach you to, he was doing this, he was doing that. Your past gonna follow you wherever you go, unless you take it somewhere else.
And that's sad. That's sad to even say that your past will follow you wherever you go, because people can change and people do make mistakes. So if I was a stripper, and all of a sudden now I got businesses and I'm doing good and I could be a principal of a school or whatever, because somebody knew me in my past, said, oh, that's Chocolate. She used to dance at Magic City, blah, blah. So now
that's wrong. You feel like that's wrong?
Well, I feel like that's nobody's business.
So what are these
saying? I feel like if I'm somewhere and I'm holding a position and you see me, you might know I am Chocolate from Magic City, but why is that what comes out of your mouth when you see me instead of saying, hello, Miss Williams, how you doing?
Now let me flip it.
Shit.
You've had people come in your house, and this is actual shit. People come in your house and steal shit. You don't allow them back in because you know they're a thief, right?
Right.
It's the same fucking thing.
No, it's
They may say, I don't want to be a thief no more. But you don't give a fuck about none of that. You know that motherfucker can't come back in your shit.
What?
It's the same thing.
And I got a better one for you, Barb.
That's not the
now,
same.
Chocolate is stripper. Now we're talking about Chocolate. We ain't talking about Barb, Chocolate Barb. We're talking about
Chocolate stripper.
That's right. Now, one of Chocolate, the stripper gave me some head, and I'd be like, hey, go Chocolate the dick sucker. Now, I'm not wrong for saying that because she did suck my dick though.
If she's a principal or anybody of a higher position,
she's a dick sucker.
It's a hater. You probably just said that shit because she probably above your whack ass, so now you want to throw out to everybody
she sit up there with sucking dick for 30, 40
That's not nobody's business.
But I don't want to say it because it's the truth.
Why?
I'm telling the truth.
Why degrade her? For
because she was good at her job. I'm not saying Chocolate can't be a good principal, but what I am saying, Chocolate was a hell of a dick sucker.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So when it goes back to having standards, I think anybody should be able to have standards and set expectations how they want to set them. And I also believe in whatever your past is was your past. That's nobody's business. Because you could marry a woman and I know that she didn't fuck her brother or uncle. Cause you don't never know what
and that's why I can divorce a woman once I find out. Is accountability. See, you running from accountability.
You
want to say just because
once you find out
this woman had sex with animals, she did all this shit I ain't know nothing about. Once I find out what she did, I have a right to sit up here and forfeit whatever agreement we had because I didn't know. But if a woman was out here at one time, I think she should tell a guy, you know what? Hey, listen, I was stripping. My name was Strawberry. I was getting it in. I probably...
Well, that's like a man should tell a woman, yeah, you know, when I was in prison, I sucked a couple of dicks, but I like pussy.
He should.
He ain't though.
But what that ain't got
He's
nothing
not gonna do it.
We don't know nothing about that life, Bart.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What you're asking for is nonsense. It's never gonna happen. Nobody is ever gonna disclose to you. You know how you find out stuff about people. It'll be through somebody else.
Or get them drunk. They expose themselves.
But you know what? If you a real person and you real about who you are, even if you was a homosexual and you decided to go straight, you supposed to tell that woman you was, you know what I'm saying, you used to fuck with niggas. Yeah. If a woman like to eat pussy, hold on, Bart. If a woman like to eat vagina from time to time, she should tell her dude, listen, sometimes I've been off and I'd like to eat some vagina. He may say, well, baby, I'm into that. He may say, baby, I ain't into that. He has a right to make a decision, and I don't think a person should withheld that type of information trying to be into a successful relationship.
So, I got a question. Now, we're saying, should hoes have expectations, standards, basic? Should they have standards? So, what's the difference? Because we fight about this all the time. And we disagree on it all the time. So what's the difference between a hoe having standards and a woman having standards? What's the difference? Because hold on, let me finish. How do you know? A woman is never gonna disclose what she does, but a hoe is. A hoe gonna live in her truth. If she a hoe, she a hoe. If a woman is a hoe, she's not gonna let you know. You gonna find out from her cousin how many dicks she sucked. She's gonna hide behind that facade because she don't want you to know what she about.
Well, Bart, what you saying ain't
that's
right.
What I'm saying.
You talking about
so what's the difference?
You're talking about a hoe with woman tendencies. Now, a woman is a woman. A hoe is a hoe, and you also got hoes that camouflage themselves as a woman. Now, how I would know? I'ma watch her ass. I'ma listen to her ass. I'ma pay attention to what she say and do. That's how you can tell what these females are. You have to pay attention to them and listen to them. When they go out, she gets some liquor and she get a little loose. That's her. You got to pay attention to that. When this woman get mad at you and you told her personal things about you, and cause she mad, she throwing it up and being foul, pay attention to her.
Who she really
a woman would not bring up stuff to hurt you. Things you told her when you was at your work. A woman would not do that. Hoes do that.
Y'all get women.
But you got
y'all get women. Y'all definition of a woman.
I disagree. I slightly disagree. Or a bitter woman. When she's going through like a divorce or breakup and she know ain't no coming back, then she would do that type of stuff. So, you know, it depends on the circumstances. But also, let me throw this out there. Mm-hmm. I feel like a hoe should be humble. I don't feel like not trying to be funny. You should have standards that feel like, I ain't trying to be funny. You shouldn't have the standards to feel like you're above nobody. Because anybody that did the grimiest and the dirtiest of the shit to get to a certain position, you can't get to this position and feel like you better than nobody.
But Dre, having standards don't mean you better than nobody. Having standards is just saying, this is what I want out of life. This is what I want for myself. That don't mean I'm better than you. This is just what I wanted. This is not what I'm going to accept. Okay, so that means if I want the best out of life, if I want a nigga making $200K, and I want a nigga with no kids, and I want somebody just all into me, and I don't want
to be alone for the rest of
the life. I'm saying, but if this is what I want, then how am I? You looking at me saying, "Oh, she got her nose all twisted up." I'm just saying. I'm giving you an example.
That's why a lot of women is lonely with cats and dogs now. These motherfuckers go. Listen, there's a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna die alone. Y'all keep waiting for Mr. Perfect. He gotta have.
He ain't out there. He ain't out there.
They gonna be fucked up.
But you don't have to settle for things that you don't.
But the thing is, this is the issue, Barb. With that, you say about settling. And the crazy part, a woman can have a perfect man. That's her match. No, that's her match.
Okay.
But she feel like she deserve better. Listen, it's a lot of women that's 350, 400, and you talking about, I'm a bad bitch and all. No, you like bottom of the barrel. In my opinion, I'm not going to speak. Some guys like bigger women, but to me, you the bottom of the barrel. So if a motherfucker showing you attention, you need to be thinking like, damn, I got a bite, I got a fish on the line. You can't be sitting here like, nah, I'm gonna wait for the next fish. That might be your only motherfucking bite. Everybody thinking they deserve more, they should get more and all that. Oh.
And to piggyback what Dre was saying, Barb, that's that taking for the team. If it's 3-4 women and I'm like, listen, bro, I need you to go ahead and get that big one. That big one right there with the stretch bands on. You gotta take it for the team.
I'm leaving.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know what, we gonna
y'all done hit big girls before.
Once
everybody done hit a big girl. Say what you want to say.
To me, big 180 is big.
Okay, you did hit a big girl then.
Okay,
everybody hit a big girl.
See the Dre at 180 would be thick.
Yeah.
See, to me, that's out of my weight class.
It depends. Not the 180 in her stomach. Now, if it's in the thighs and ass or something.
And you know, you see, like Dre was saying, women that's built, you know, you got some funny built women with the little bitty legs, and then they torso is built like a cereal box, then the arms and head. She'll sit up here thinking she got a new outfit on, she bad. Like Dre said, you have a big chick, that's because she got her lashes, then all of a sudden you a bad bitch. You still 400 and some pounds. You know what? You may have a pretty face, but you
Everything
give your body
up.
zero attention.
So would y'all say the girls out here nowadays, okay, Dre said you should be humble.
Yeah.
Women should be humble if they're a certain type of, okay, let me understand this for sure what you're saying. Are you saying women in general, or are you just saying hoes?
Saying monsters, ugly, big foots, dusty foots, hoes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me
humble.
ask you this. Why should a hoe be humble when it's always a man out there that's showing her attention for the way she is? It's a man out there that's liking her. But I disagree with you because
a nigga that wants some pussy.
because it's a lot of niggas out here that like hoes. They love hoes.
They will fuck hoes.
Yeah, they love
They
hoes.
marrying these hoes. So what about the ones that's marrying?
You got a small percentage. You got a small percentage of men that will, you know what? After she retired, he always wanted her. He got a job now working at Chrysler. So you know what? She gonna give this nigga some attention because the other 10,000 guys won't. So it's always going to be
well,
a
the
guy.
other 10,000 don't know she was a stripper.
They do though. Who you think be in a strip
Everybody
club?
don't go to the strip club.
The men be in a strip club.
But not all men be in strip club.
If she was worth anything or popping at all, all the mans know who she is. You can ask a nigga 10 years later, man, you ever heard of Pleasure? Oh man, that was that bad little chick nigga that me and my man, we did this to her. Mm-hmm. They got a story to tell behind the name. Now, can you be that man with that woman that got a story behind her name? For me, no. Most men gonna say no. But would I knock her off? Yeah. I do the same thing to her everybody else done to her. I just don't want to be the fool.
Well, somebody always get a fool, but go
Do
ahead.
you think women ever say, you know what, I'm washed up, it's time for me to settle for something, instead of keep trying to take the apple from the top of the tree, let me get a couple leaves.
Because I think they always gonna chase for what they want. Now, will they tolerate a nigga? They might not like him, or that's not who they want, but they'll tolerate them until they get what they want.
That might be it.
But it could be it, but I'm keep saying, y'all keep saying that out of 100. Somebody, it may not be the person. You might say, well, what the fuck you with her for? But
Barb, it's somebody out here that will have sex with a dead person. It's always somebody that'll do something. We're just saying sensibly. We having a reasonable conversation.
But what I'm saying that y'all can't base
if a
it
man
on
was getting money, if he was getting money 10 years ago, you think a woman gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna give this nigga some pussy for what he used to do. He used to have money. He used to drive a Benz. She gonna say, no, that nigga wasn't fucking with me when he was on. So you know what? Fuck that nigga. We saying the same things. When you was a hoe, everybody was in your face trying to put a couple dollars in your face. Now you an ex-hoe. Now if you sit up here, when I was giving you $50 for some head, you think I'm gonna give you $50 now? No, I'm gonna look at you and say, shit, where you doing at? You know what I'm saying? I want to look at the up and coming you. That's where you wrong. Now that's where I just. Well, we know hoes raise hoes.
But
Hoes
not
bring
all the
pussy.
time. Some hoes got rape. Some women that were hoes or strippers, their children are the opposite of them. They raise their kids the opposite of them.
It's
so
rare.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, how you do
It's
that?
rare.
Well, some people
If you
do.
a hoe, that means niggas.
You got
come
hoes
up
A lot of
with
people don't know
full-time
they-
day.
And you teach
They
it.
hear
You teach
mama in
it.
there getting bones, so you can
Oh,
raise her.
Well,
Every time you jam,
Those
come
are the
home,
ones that
you
have
at your
no
kid's
respect.
graduation, you
It is
twerking.
some respect
You
for
twerking at
hoes
the
out here.
conversation.
They have respect for themselves. You know.
Well, what is respect?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
spinning, she's
Oh,
spinning, she's
oh,
spinning
she
on
has
the pole,
respect.
Barb. All
But
these
that ain't the
guys.
only type of hoe it is.
Well,
You
we-
can have a hoe. You can have a it's not just a hoe. A hoe can be
Well,
anybody.
tell me a reason.
You got a hoe that be spinning on the poles who don't give a fuck. That's her profession. You have a hoe that does whatever she got to do to take care of her family, put food in their mouth. So her children not gonna know that she out here sucking or nothing like that. Because
You don't think nobody gonna tell them?
because when Joe
She
come
is
over.
she is
No,
seven
because
niggas
she
on the block.
ain't
You
home
don't
with
think-
everybody. She probably got one.
So now she a
sugar daddy.
selective hoe.
Yeah, she's selective.
Oh,
we got,
bullshit.
we got
All
selective
right, Bob, that
hoes.
sounds
We got
good.
hoes spinning hoes, and we got hoes that just don't give a fuck.
Hey, I'm gonna give you an
I would
example.
have been a selective hoe. of
Superhead.
course.
She got kids. Don't everybody know she the world's best dick sucker in the world? Hoes, now listen, ain't no. This is not like Superman and Clark Kent. Hoes is always hoes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the way they dress. They can portray they a woman, but you gonna know she a hoe. She out here with a see-through suit on, with her pussy and titties out, no drawers and shit on.
Well, you know,
So
some
you can
girls
see
just
that
like
shit.
attention.
No,
Some
hoes
girls
That
like
still make
attention.
her a hoe. What type of
Some
woman
just like
would do that,
attention.
Barb? What type of
Some
woman
people
would
just
leave the
like
house
attention.
with an
Okay,
outfit
you
to
just,
get
y'all
vagina?
just
She's a hoe.
said settle it, or y'all just saying.
I said they should be selling.
They
You-
should.
When you washed up, when you know you
Some girls don't think they washed up, so
Listen.
yeah, they gonna throw
But
them.
it ain't
hoes
about
ain't They know.
what you think. It's about what
Well,
it is.
if they don't
What-
think-
if you sit
What
up
y'all
here,
what it is and
if-
what her what it is two different things. If
Okay,
she don't think she
if
washed
she
up, she
ain't-
gonna throw on a
if-
see-through
if
dress.
she ain't getting the money she was getting in her 20s, she used to sell pussy for 100. Now the pussy's going for 40. That means she washed up, Barb.
But
If
that's
her-
not selling pussy for
Or
$40.
she might be selling
Huh?
for a
That's
cheap
not
burger
selling
buck.
pussy.
What is
No, I'm
it?
talking about how the price dropped in her selling pussy. She used to get 100 for it. Now niggas
Oh.
only paying 40.
Oh, well, then she not selling pussy then. She just
What she doing, Barb?
giving it away. Because $40,
What
she
you
can
think? What
go
you
buy
think? What
your
you think?
earrings.
Pussy? You think pussy is like gold?
You can buy your earrings for that
value
shit.
go down.
Listen, man.
Listen, I tell these young
most of
girls
these women
this.
pussy right now is like
I
a
tell
swamp.
young girls
It's a
this,
swamp,
and I don't give a damn.
It's full of
Listen.
bacteria and all kind of
Leave
shit in
these
it.
young niggas alone, you young girls. Y'all go get you an old nigga about 50, 60 years old, and you dress yourself up nice, and you go out with them and stuff like that. See, them the type of niggas gonna take care of you. See,
Well,
these
Barb-
young niggas ain't doing
Barb,
nothing
me and
for
Dre,
you.
we 50.
These young
A
niggas
young
ain't
girl come our way, we gonna take them down through there.
What?
We ain't like these little young
No,
niggas that just trying to
whatever.
oochie coochie you. We gonna take you down
No,
through
they
there
ain't.
for real.
No, they ain't.
We gonna take you all, drag you all up under the visor. We bringing you back, hanging you from the brick.
I got
You
word
going down through there.
from Future. I ain't got no love for no slut. I'ma put my thumb in her butt.
These young girls better keep
See,
listening
y'all-
to these little young niggas, cause them old niggas ain't gonna play with them.
Them old niggas, they might not play with you, but they gonna take care of you. They gonna look out for you. Them old niggas will throw you a couple of dollars with them young
That's
niggas.
right.
don't wanna-
$40.
But you know we only do it for so long.
They gonna look out for
How many times you think he gonna give you $100?
you. Why you keep saying $100?
What
What the fuck can you do with $100?
$100 is a lot, Barb.
Right
You
about
can't do a
now.
lot with $100.
Listen,
You
for
got
some
your rich, your lights, your gas, you got food, you
recycled
got
ass
kids.
pussy, $100.
Well, everybody got recycled pussies.
No, they
and
don't.
They pussies is out here.
No, they
How
don't.
you don't know how many girls, how many women, me and your girl done been with before she got with
Listen,
you.
I see girls
You don't know how
now.
many, y'all don't
I
know.
see girls now
I
sticking
don't
3
answer the
fingers
question.
in their own pussy.
Then you don't want, but you don't know the answer either.
Listen, I don't need to know. As long as I know when I put my pole in that motherfucker, I stretch it out. That means it still got resistance on it. That's all I need to
Oh,
know.
right.
Now, if I
Yeah.
slide in and I fall in, something
I
ain't
care
right.
about, you know what, do she got a reputation behind her name?
On top of that.
You know what? If do anybody would anybody be like, you know what, I fucked her? See, to me, I take pride when another man can't say he fucked my girl.
Or a motherfucker laugh when you come in there.
Yeah, they
Everybody
laugh at you giving niggas high fives when your girl walk in the place. Everybody walking up to your girl,
Oh,
giving her the
my
hug.
God.
She everybody cousin, or that's her brother, or this
Y'all
she
is
family and she just cool with everybody and fucked her. If she everybody brother and everybody's her brother and she everybody's sister, so niggas that fuck.
So basically, y'all just saying women, hoes, whatever, they standards is just unacceptable. Because you got a lot of people you got hoes with 4, 5 kids who say they need a certain type of income from a man.
Man, she got 4 kids, 4, 5.
So I'm just saying they need a certain type of income. You see it all on Instagram and stuff. They need to make $100K. They need to make $20K because I got 3 kids. I need somebody who can provide for me and give to me.
Well, you know what she needs to do? She should have gave him up for adoption, Barbara. If she got all these kids and she need all this help, she should have gave him up for adoption. What you think a man is looking forward to meeting a woman with 3, 4 kids and taking care of her and her kids?
They do it.
You got to do it.
They do it. How many men take care of kids all the time?
Well, how many men?
No, there's not no small percentage.
How many men do she
you
want
get
that's
some
doing it,
videos where men is killing girls. It's not a small percentage.
Yeah, once she find out them kids is not his.
It's not. No, you got men paying for girls through school. All these videos and shit we be seeing on Instagram. It's not a small percentage. It's just not the percentage that y'all know. Men are out here doing this. They fall in love.
Men know other men.
Just
a man ain't gonna care about what you think or how you feel if he ain't interested in your vagina.
Don't marry that bitch, and if he love her, he gonna marry her, no matter what you say.
But why would he love you for?
No matter what you say.
Already beat you down, and we already talked you down. Now he's ashamed to be seen talking to you.
No, he may not be.
But I'm telling you, he will.
But
if I sit up and talk, I say, listen, man, that Keisha over there, bro, we took her down through that. We did some things to her. Now, if we come back the next day and you over there in the corner with her tonguing her down, we laughing at you. You a clown.
Well, the guys we know, let's be clear. The guys we know,
some guys don't care.
They not going for that. Our circle is tight. We ask each other, what about her? You did this, blah, blah, you ran through, whatever. If a motherfucker can sit here in that circle say, oh, her name bad, I hit her, well, I know somebody that hit her or anything like that, she's gone. They call it excommunicado. She's out of that motherfucker.
And then not only that, boy, even though you saying that, you can tell a guy that, but that don't mean he gotta believe you.
Well,
he might want to see it for himself. Well, that's y'all what I'm saying. But when you're dealing with another, this is what I'm saying. I'm not basing it upon y'all. I'm basing it upon the world that we live in now. That you can say, "Oh, I ran through her. Oh, she sucked 100 dicks." He might say, "Oh, you just mad because she a bad bitch and she ain't with you." People think different, so that doesn't mean he gonna stop talking to her based upon what you said.
Well, y'all
he might want to see it on his own. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you know what, bro?
That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna say this: a sucker is born every minute. Now, if she can get a sucker, it is what it is. I think it's more real niggas out here in our generation anyway. Mm-hmm. It's more real niggas out here older that's giving niggas the game. Me and Dre, we giving niggas the game. Mm-hmm. Now, if you sitting up here rejecting what we talking about, maybe you one of them suckers. Maybe you said, I don't see nothing wrong with a chick that sit up here, used to play hag go get it with. She want to play hag go get it every single day. Everybody around there knocked her off. All of a sudden now y'all grew up. And you forgot she used to love playing hag go get it? She still playing hag go get it. She just ain't calling it hag go get it no more. But you the sucker with her that's sitting up here want to build a family with her.
Well,
you found out 10 years later, 3-4 of them kids ain't even yours.
That's real, bro.
It happens all the time.
That's why you don't. That's why you don't fuck with them kind of hoes.
But y'all keep telling me the percentage. How many niggas out here OGs to stand on shit? It's a lot.
20%, Barb. The number is 20% of the men out here that think the kids is theirs is not theirs. So that's a crazy number.
That's
why I'm sitting up here telling you, if you know she's a hoe, don't even gamble with the bitch and think that you can turn her to a housewife. She lived the life she wanted to live. You think all of a sudden now she gave her life to God, she still ain't got hoe tendencies? She's still a hold on to the core. Let her get behind on that curtain.
And don't let her be a bad. And you gotta understand too, like y'all always say, some niggas ain't used to bad bitches, some niggas ain't used to good pussy or having pussy. So she could be a bad bitch giving good head or whatever, and you out here dogging her, and all he's saying in his man is that you niggas just hating, cause I got her.
I'm gonna tell you,
he had kids with with her,
and
and then in
genuinely,
the end,
I
you
tell
might
the
say,
guy,
damn,
I say, I
should've
wish
listened.
you nothing but the best. Good luck. I know what she is. I know a tiger can't change his stripes.
Now I got
I believe you is who you is down to the core. If you a child molester, you ain't gonna stop molesting kids. You gonna molest them when you in a position you can't get caught. That's how women is. They're gonna, most of these women that's ex-whores, she's still gonna be a hoe. She just gonna be a hoe when she's in a position where she feels she at least chance of her getting caught. She gonna still sneak and be a hoe.
So you all think that it's cool to out a female to someone y'all know about her past?
I
if he
would
feels
dare introduce a hoe, an ex-hoe.
I know that's not what I'm asking you. If you saw your man then walk in with a girl.
If it's my
Okay,
man,
wait a minute.
yes.
If you see
nigga
anybody,
know.
if you see somebody you know, you might not be as tight as with your man, but he comes in with a young lady, and y'all know this young lady is this, and then he say, yeah, well, dog, y'all, this my fiance. You know, we get ready to get married. You all think it's okay to rat her out to him?
I don't know him like that. What I will do, I would nod my head at her. If he came in and he said, this is my chick, and I did some things to her, when she walk in, I'ma smile and nod my head to her. Fuck him. He the clown.
But
So
if
I'm
it's
not
your
gonna-
man's now,
No, now that's
not
a different.
changing because
You
it's
said you
not-
got to slide that in there.
No.
You
But
got to slide
I'm
that in
trying
there.
to prove a point. If it's your man's in them and he say, yeah, y'all, this my fiance, we
I'ma get up from the table. Dog, can I holler at you for a minute?
yeah,
She already know what I'm finna do.
hey,
I'm not going
First off, if this your man,
God.
if this your man's, you should know about this chick before she become the fiance.
That's
when
right.
when they first start dating and messing around, then you throw it on the table. You know.
Drake, how many times I ain't called Drake? Drake, do you know this chick? I ain't called Drake. I'm running her through the
Or
system.
vice versa.
Yeah, you ever heard of her? What you? Oh man, somebody is going to know
It's
something about this bitch. If she's out there, somebody's going to know.
So what are y'all getting out of telling him about
Don't do
her?
it.
Or what type
saving
of
this
person?
nigga from
Yeah,
going to
saving
prison.
Saving him.
Saving him from going to prison.
But if her life has changed, he may
keep
not go
going
to
back to
prison.
that
He
child
may
change
not
stuff.
go to prison. You know,
He
that's her
gonna
past.
go to
That's what
prison.
she used
'Cause
to
once
do.
he
People
find out them
can't
kids
change.
Once he find out them kids is not his, he's gonna
God.
kill everything in there. Now he's on the news.
Oh, my
I could have
goodness.
stepped in and told him when they first met. Oh,
And you know what?
you crossed
I wouldn't even look at a guy as a friend to me. If you knew she did some things and you don't tell me, now I'm looking at you sideways because I don't think a friend will withhold that type of information. If I'm finna marry this chick and you know she a hoe, and you know your cousin and them on the east side and did some things to her, you don't tell me. Now you see, I'm trying to play the light.
Well, I'm the opposite from y'all because
Well, of course you are. You
I'm
know
not-
that.
hell no.
let me
You on
explain.
snitch. You done
Let me-
snitched
Yeah,
on
you
you.
but she snitch on guys. It's rare she snitch on girls.
Oh yeah.
Now y'all need to stop that lad and
You
know, you
somebody.
don't fuck-
I don't snitch on
you
y'all.
done messed up
I
so
don't say
much.
I don't
You
mess
done
up
messed up the
nothing.
guy in the
Man,
I don't mess up y'all vagina.
No more.
Y'all
Let's put no
stop
more on the
that.
end of that shit.
When have I ever snitched on y'all niggas? Y'all niggas just be on some bullshit and I don't be knowing about it.
When we
I
was
just
on Taylor,
be like,
I told you, me and the old girl, I ain't gonna say her name, I shot to the store to get some condoms because I knew I was finna get on. By the time I came back, all that was over. All that
Now you
changed.
should have took it with you. That way Bob couldn't
That's
see
right.
it.
I should. But you
Y'all
know what?
be
When Barb
lying.
getting these girls,
Y'all
It's
be
over.
it's
lying.
over with.
Y'all are lying. They laugh.
Barb
That
was
is not
telling
true.
Girl,
That's-
you know he ain't been through the whole clique.
Yeah.
Oh, you
But
know.
y'all can do it and it's okay.
But why you
No,
fucking up
no.
niggas' pussy?
So why y'all
But you
fucking up a
do-
nigga happy?
But you doing it for a random person. When we do it, it's our people.
No, one
Listen,
time
listen,
with
Bob,
you.
I'ma
It
tell-
was one
I'ma
time,
tell
so
you this
don't
shit, Bob.
stop it. One
I
One
time.
time with him, one time with me, one time with the next man.
No,
one
no,
time.
it was only one
It's a
time with
history.
him and I
It was
didn't know.
twice.
Who?
It was twice.
I remember once.
But anyway,
whatever.
but listen, if it's not my man's, I don't feel like I should say nothing at all. It's really not my place. You know how many times I came into the store or ran across somebody that either I was popping, somebody I knew that was popping this chick, and then they'd be like, you know, I'm gonna give you an example. I went to the tailor store, this was many years ago. Ran across dude from the hood, ran across a chick from the hood. and he was like, "Oh man, blah blah blah, this is my baby. Oh, I killed over her, this and that." And I'm looking like, bro, you really must don't know who you in the store with. She is like the party bus. Everybody already been through there, but obviously he didn't know. Mm-hmm. And big dog, that's all you, baby. And I kept it going. I could have been like, we had somewhat of an acquaintance relationship. I could have pulled him to the side like, nigga, bro, that's the party bus. You would. But I didn't do that because it wasn't my place. Now, if it's one of the fellas, immediately, bro, that's the party bus, bro. This is what it is, and you need the dog walk her. I'm gonna throw it on the table. So if you put it on the table, you give this man the option to either walk away or deal with whatever comes behind it.
But I think sometimes, I agree with what y'all saying, but I think sometimes too that can mess up things too far. So, because if he really feeling that girl and you didn't already then told him something totally different about her, but he feeling her and this is who he want to be with and this is who he want to build his life with, you telling
but he don't know her. Now, if
you
feel
telling
like
him that information may
if
not
he,
be
if he feel like that
nothing.
after he know the truth, okay, what you saying apply. But you can't say this guy want to marry her and be with her when he don't know the truth about her.
Exactly.
Once he know, and I be like, listen, bro, I'm not trying to fuck your shit up, but I'm gonna let you know, shit, I know 3 people she fucked. Now, if he say, well, you know what, that's her past, I don't mind. Okay, I done my part. I'll let you know what I knew. And if you still feel that way, that's on you. But he'll never say that was some whole ass shit, man. You done me married this chick, and 4 or 5 of your partners blew through her. That'll never be me. I'm telling. I'm telling off the rip. Like Trey said, if you a guy that I know, I ain't seen around town, or I know you through another nigga, I'm not gonna do that. But if you a nigga that I know, that I've been in your house, you been in my house, we have made money together, you know what I'm saying? We have been in cars together, doing shit together, I would tell you. But just because I know who you are, you may know who I am, that don't mean I'm going to tell you what I know. Because I don't know you like that.
Well, you can have standards. It don't matter. You can be a hoe, jangalang, whatever you want to be. Standards, you can have them. I mean, no one has to respect your standards, but I think a person, you should be able to have them. You see what I'm saying? But
so you don't imaginary standards.
You can have standards, but you as a person don't have to respect my standards. If you don't want to, you don't even have to deal with me. You don't have to respect. Yes, you do, because look,
if I have standards, you have to respect my standards.
You don't have to
or
fuck
you
with
can't.
me.
There you go.
That you let me. You don't have to fuck with me. So if you don't fuck with me, you don't respect my standards. You looking at me as bitch, you's a hoe, and I'm not even trying to hear nothing you saying. So I don't respect your standards. So I'm not gonna fuck with you. Now, in the process, if you choose to fuck with me, and these are my standards, my past is my past, you shouldn't have the right to throw my past up in my face.
I have every right to bring up what you did. I have every right to bring up what you did.
No, you don't.
You just said I can't bring up what you did.
You can't.
You know
if you a hoe, you a hoe. If you're comfortable with being a hoe, be comfortable being a hoe, an ex-hoe, but you can't get mad at me for bringing up what
Once
you did.
you accept my standards, my past has nothing to do with it.
I don't think.
So you saying if you completely be honest, if he say like let's lay it on the table, because how can he find out your past? He just met you, unless he.
Okay. So I'm saying this, if I'm talking to somebody, I might say to him, well, I used to be a dancer. This is what I did to make money to get me through school, blah, blah, blah. And I say...
Now the next question is, did you suck some dick or sell some pussy? So that's going to be...
I say no.
But you be lying.
It doesn't matter whether I'm lying or telling the truth, bro.
Because you're not being honest.
I am being honest.
What's the use of him asking you questions to sit up here and see if he want to move forward with you?
No,
You
I didn't suck dick in the club.
But you lying.
How you know I'm lying?
Because all of them suck dick in the club.
You don't know if I suck dick in the club or not.
You said that
okay,
you can tell him that you was a dancer, but you can't be honest if you sold some pussy. Why? That's like a half truth.
You said that I suck dick.
Suck dick and sell some pussy. It's like how you gonna give him half
like
truth.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Well, it's not my job to give him the truth all the time. He can figure the shit out or whatever. He either gonna say, listen,
one thing
this is my motherfucking thing.
You be telling the truth.
It's not my job. Either you gonna accept what I'm giving you right now, right here, or walk away. Flat out. And once you accepted my past is my past, I don't give a care if Bob came and told
He
me
don't know. He don't know your past.
I don't know his past. I don't know his
around.
I don't know his past. I don't don't know his past.
So
He
this
can
is
tell
what-
me that he been married once, but been married 4 times. He can say he
So
got
what-
2
what-
kids,
what-
but got
what-
5
what-
kids.
what-
It mean a lot. Nigga, you been married all them goddamn times. You fucked up. What's wrong with you? What you doing? You a hoe?
He probably just knew his sis.
Or he can have
He
5
knew
or 6
his
kids.
standards. He knew
Or maybe
he deserved
he was
better.
marrying strippers.
I just shut the fuck up. I just feel like this. Once you get involved with somebody and they tell you this is who I used to be, all that old double in the questions of did you do this or did you do that? Look, I used to be a dope dealer, baby. I got a couple of numbers on me. How many did you? That ain't my
What the
business.
fuck you mean numbers?
I got a couple of bodies on me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Don't nobody talk about
I'm
stuff
not
that
gonna
consider
ask you
on
how
murder,
many.
Bob.
I ain't gonna ask
If
you
a
how many
nigga
people
bring
you
up any
killed,
murders, you
or
better get the hell away from it.
I'm
Don't
not
nobody
gonna ask
bring
you
up
how
murder.
many people you
Now, if you
killed.
sit up here and say how many birds you got caught with, you know what I'm saying? That's different.
Wait, might be a hitman and out here.
But don't nobody talk about murder. If
why
anybody in this world, Dre, let me talk
And
to you,
girls
man.
don't
How
talk
many
about-
niggas you killed?
First
thing you
I'm
gonna
gonna say
say,
this nigga
you
got
get
a
the
wire
fuck
on.
away from
I'm
him.
getting the fuck off.
That ain't what
But
people do.
it's a girl though. So when you talking to a
Matter of
girl,
fact, soon as he
I
asked
know
that,
she wired in.
I'm pulling his shirt up. I know he got a wire on.
A chick
y'all
come to
so
me and ask me
stupid.
about any kind of murder. First thing
Stupid.
Dre, like Dre said, I'm gonna rip her front of her shirt open. Because bitch, you trying to get me locked
no,
up.
because you can say that's just like, oh, I heard that you killed a couple of people. My friends told me don't
She
talk to
can
you.
wonder
You got
all
some
she
bodies.
wants, but long as she
Okay,
don't talk
did
to
you
me
hear what
about it,
I-
I can't get indicted. Now she can wonder all
Oh
she
my
wants,
God.
but once she
I
get to
just gave you an
say, she get to
example.
say, so I just heard you killed niggas.
How many did you kill?
I'ma say rip. See if I believe you wired.
Oh my
And then when I don't see them, I'm like, bitch, don't ever ask me no
And
dumb
then-
ass.
And so
shit like
why
that
can't
no
she
more.
say don't ever ask me how many dicks I
Cause
sucked?
that don't
It ain't none of your
sucking dick
business.
don't send you to prison.
It could stop you from being married or stop
Yeah, but
somebody
it's a
from
big
being
difference. I don't
with
see how you can get married.
Well,
Stopping you
My
from getting
thing, what I'm
married
trying to
is
say is
sending
a
niggas to
person's
jail.
past is they
That's a
past.
big
It don't
difference.
matter. It's they past. That's all I'm trying to say. A
No,
person's past
no.
But
is
ask a
their past.
nigga how much money he got. Ask a nigga
All
how many
I'm
bitches
trying
he
to-
fucked.
Or ask a nigga how many rocks he
I'm
smoked.
trying
See
to
if that's his
say
past.
that a person's past is they past, and if you're willing to step into the ring and accept that person for who they changed themselves to be, they past don't matter.
Okay, let me ask you a
It don't
question. then,
matter.
Since it don't matter, would you date a ex-male dancer?
No,
But it don't
But
matter.
it don't matter, right?
I'm saying I wouldn't date him, and not because he's an ex-male dancer, just because he's not even. Nah.
Would you
I
date
wouldn't.
an ex-crackhead?
No.
So pretty much,
What about an ex-pimp?
Well, let's go back to the next question. Let's go back because people can change. So I'm not gonna say I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't. People can change, and no, he may not. You know, I know people that used to be on dope that ain't on dope no more and doing pretty good for themselves. So I mean, it just depends.
Would you date an ex-child molester?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Not
You
at
don't
all.
do it no more.
Past don't
No,
He
matter.
only
not at all.
molested
He's
and
not
fumbled-
even- he's
he
not
only
even-
fumbled 10 kids.
He's not even my cup of tea. But see, you see how you taking it to a different type of level of
Well,
it.
an ex is an ex. An ex mean I don't do it no
That's
more.
the thing of being a rapist or things like an ex-crazy. We know a lot of people that are ex-drug addicts that are doing good for themselves. So you can't really just say no, I wouldn't. I would just say
I don't know.
I just say
I'll
you'll be
take
taking
that
a
back.
chance. You'll be taking a chance to deal with one. But no, I wouldn't date a male dancer because I know that type of life. But I also wouldn't ask him nothing because I already know your lifestyle. I already know what you're doing to get the money. I know you fucking bitches. I know you licking coochies. You might be sucking a couple of dicks too. But I
Right,
already
would you
know
date-
your
would you date an
lifestyle. So
ex-homosexual?
I'm not going to ask
If a
you.
guy used to be attracted to me, would you date him?
No.
He come and tell you, I don't suck dick no more.
No. But I know a lot of girls that say, now see, I'm glad you
I
brought
don't
that
know
up.
no
But
girls.
I
All
know
do is-
some
we talking
girls.
exes.
No, I know women.
Would you do it?
I wouldn't do it, no.
Why you wouldn't do it?
Because it's not my cup of tea.
He don't suck dick no
It's
more.
not my cup of tea.
So he tell you, fire, listen, these
It's not
lips,
my cup of
these
tea.
lips
But I'm
don't do
also
that no
not
more.
going to ask him his business. I'm going to say I pass. You're not my cup of tea. I'm not
So
going
if he
to
don't
ask
tell
you.
you, if he don't tell you he's an ex-homosexual, how would you know?
He might not even be my. I probably already know anyway.
How? You psychic?
I know. You know. people
Woke up to you got muscles on.
the
You got Timbos on, pants sagging.
Also, you saying how would I know if a brother is on the down low?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Okay, and then he come tell you, like, listen here, chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I used to do. I used to go take niggas down through that, but these lips don't do that no more. I want these lips just to be on you now. What you gonna say?
No, I pass. You're not
I
my cup of
think
tea.
you.
Brian,
I think Byron go.
like,
She
for
just
real?
don't want nobody to know.
No, I wouldn't. No, you're not my cup of tea. I wouldn't. I mean, but why would you even be honest? Like I say, some people be honest with things. You can win and you can lose.
It's gonna come out of me.
If it's your past, it's your past.
Especially if you're in the
feel
city
like-
you just to do it in.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. Maybe you share about 70%. You don't never share 100% because
I don't even think you share 70.
Maybe it may be less, but I'm just
It's
saying.
less. Hell,
Sometimes
it's
sharing
less.
hurt people's feelings, and it sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with like a lifestyle you used to live or nothing. Sometimes you just try to save a person's feelings.
But you know what, Trey? I live my life. I ain't ashamed of nothing I do. Whatever I did it at the time I was doing it, I did it because that was my life at that time.
Okay, so
I ain't got to lie.
Let me ask you a question. You dealing with a chick. This is your girl, and you fucked her sister.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked you.
I done it before.
You gonna tell her?
I told my
fucked her
man
sister?
we fucking the same women. He come to me and asked. I
No,
told him,
I'm talking about you. This is your woman. You tell your woman you fucked her sister.
I had a girl that I was dating and I fucked her sister.
That
and
ain't
she
the
asked
same.
me, I told her. But see, the thing is with me, Trey, I'm going to keep it a buck. That's just me. If I fucked this chick a year before I met you and you asked me about it, I'm going to tell you. If you come to me, shit, we ain't did it, you can, man, you knock out. Yeah. Yeah.
But it
I
ain't
did.
the same, boy, as you fucking.
But see,
Now,
that's
what
me,
you
that's
tell
me, though.
her
With me,
before
I'm
I
going to
start?
tell
Okay,
you
but
straight up.
what you
If
tell? Why
ask
would
me,
you tell her that in the beginning?
I'm not gonna volunteer my life story, but if you come to me and ask me something, I already know you got some information of it. So you know what? Listen, since you want to know, I'm gonna tell you. You may not want to fuck with me after that, but I'm not ashamed of who I am. I did a lot of shit when I was coming up.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I want to save. It ain't even saving face for me. I don't want to embarrass the person. It's kind of like throwing them in the fire. You know what
But
I
it's
mean?
like if your wife come here and say, Trey, have you ever had 3 women at one time?
I'm gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
Have you
no,
ever-
I've never been with 3 women. I've been with 2.
Oh, you never? I thought you had
No,
3
I
women.
never did a foursome. I only did threesomes. But
Look, Trey, have you ever messed around with family?
yeah,
See?
but I don't say it on the podcast.
See, but you,
It's
see,
sisters,
to me,
cousins, and
I
shit, all
couldn't,
that.
it'd be hard, but see, you would mess around with the women they know. See, with me, we don't want to do no stuff
man,
like
they be
that.
by choice, bro. They be choosing me. It ain't like I be thirsting
See,
and throwing my shot all
certain
the
niggas
time.
can get away with certain shit. Like, a woman can be a homosexual, but with me, she won't do no homosexual
That's
shit.
because you be too gentleman, boss.
But it just
you gotta
got
be a
this video, right?
silverback sometimes.
But
No,
see,
it's not about
I'm
him
not a
being.
gorilla.
It's not about him being gentleman. He's judgmental. He's a judgmental person. So after you done gave him a threesome, and he done enjoyed himself, and everybody done had a good time.
And I'll be like, come on, baby, let's do this again. She'd be like, no. I'm like, you ain't say that last time when you was sucking
How long
pussy.
you want to suck pussy?
You was
know what I'm
sucking that
saying?
pussy.
see,
You
he
enjoyed it
don't
then.
know
Now
how
you don't want to do it.
He don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
how to
snap.
be. See,
I'm a
see,
snap.
you see how he gonna act? So that's why he don't get that type of shit going on because of how he is. Now she just might not want to do it that particular. He gonna get mad when you were sucking dick.
You was sucking pussy. Last month you ain't say that when you had that pussy all in your
that's what I'm
mouth.
saying. See,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can't be
snap.
like that.
I remember this nigga told Sunshine, shit, you gave my brother some pussy, you might as well, and got naked in the basement for dog milk, might as well give me some.
Yeah, shit, I'ma tell you. I know.
But why would you do that? That's
Because
being
you-
like you ain't got no game or something.
No,
can't
you
be-
ain't gave them other niggas some pussy. Don't act like that night when it's time to give me some pussy. I'ma go ham. I know what you did.
Oh my
Don't try to
God.
act like you want to cover up because you see me. Listen, they ran bustos on you last month now. Don't act like
But
that.
when she got with you, she was conservative.
And see, and that's what I'm gonna tell you. Don't act like that. Don't do that.
Conservative.
No,
now.
I don't
wanna
think
be
I
a
don't
certain
think
type
I
of
don't
way.
think hoes and sluts and all them type of people have standards.
They should be
I don't
humble.
think you can sit up here and dictate nothing. I think you are the bottom of the barrel, And when I come around, I can say whatever I want to say.
You know what, boy?
And I should be able to do what I want to do.
I feel like they can dictate just a little bit because if a motherfucker want that pussy, they can dictate how much, when, and all that. So they got a small say.
No, they don't.
Well, she got to say who she want to give her pussy to,
and
but also got to say
also who she want to get that pussy to, but who also want that pussy because everybody might not want that pussy. You know what I mean?
But once again, Dre, that's the bottom of the barrel pussy. That's that pussy you get where you stop by your man and they running her and you just be like, I'm next. Come on, we all been there. Yeah. You walked into a situation, you ain't even seeing the face, ass tooted up and niggas running her and you be like, okay, nigga, I'm next. Yeah. And you run up in her next and she might say, wait a minute, that's bald. I don't want to give him no pussy because he was talking shit. And I'm going to say, fuck you, bitch. You stink. I will go off on her again. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be laughing at that.
I'm going ham again.
For what? Because she has a right to say no to you.
Right, but I also have a right to say.
Because you ain't got enough game to get the pussy, you gonna get mad and get disrespectful. I talk shit all the time and she you gonna get mad and get disrespectful.
And she mad at me because I talked shit to her 2 weeks ago and now they running a buster on her and she said, well, you know what? Everybody get some pussy but Ball. Yes, Ball finna snap and talk shit. I ain't gonna beat her enough, but I'm gonna talk about her so bad when I'm finna fuck the pussy up for everybody.
Oh my God. Anyway, we finna look. This is my view on it. I think anybody can have standards. It's all about if you're willing to accept it, and meaning that if I come to you and I tell you, hey, you know, I used to be a dancer. That's all you need to know. Because you know what comes with being a dancer. You know what comes with being a jangling. You know what comes with being a pimp. You know what comes with being with all of these things. So you questioning me and asking me the things I did is unacceptable. Because you probably already know. You wanting to hear it from me clarifies what? Either you gonna fuck with me or you ain't gonna fuck with me. And I don't have to change my standards for no reason. Now, if you say, okay, well, damn, I don't want to fuck with you because of this and that, then I don't have no choice but to say, okay, I'll walk away. But once you accept me and my standards, my past ain't got shit to do with you.
I feel like if a person only giving you half truths, that means they're embarrassed about what they've done. And they
No, that means it's none of your business.
No, that means they're embarrassed. But to make it simple and sweet, I feel like if you come from a fucked up background, you done did a lot of fucked up shit, you should be humble and not arrogant and not feeling like you're above a person that's right next to you. And they probably ain't did none of the stuff that you done to, you know, belittle yourself, to disrespect yourself. They probably never did none of that. So be humble and appreciate the little bit of attention you get and the time you got left. And try not to die with a cat and dog. Try to get you a man. That's it.
For me, I think Willie D from the Ghetto Boys said it best. You gotta let a hoe be a hoe. You can't, I never heard no songs, no sayings where they said, you know what, you get a hoe, you clean her up, and you make her a wife. Never. They always say you can't change a hoe into a housewife. Them the kind of sayings you have heard, and them sayings is around for a reason. You know, you got women that been tricking men for years. You got most of the niggas that's locked up in prison is because of a female. You thinking he got a good one, come to find out she fucking somebody on him. She had kids on him. You know what? She want to divorce him and be with a guy when he built a life around her. You got to let these hoes be hoes, man. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. If she got any hoe tendencies, keep her in the fun slot. When you on some pussy, jump off the top rope, have a threesome, you call her. You go pick her up. Now, if you want a good, nice woman, an intelligent woman, somebody you can have a conversation with, you might got to meet her at the grocery store, bruh. You probably got to meet her at the gas station when you pumping gas or something. But in that bar, that titty bar, that after hour, listen, don't take her home, bruh. Don't let her know where you live at. You fuck her in a car, in the parking lot. You fuck her up in that place, wherever she at. Don't let her know where you live at. Don't tell her your business. Don't even tell her your real name. That's the last word.
Well, before he goes out and say the last word, I have to come back and say this because I'm going to tell y'all, just don't fall for the okie doke because hoes can be working out the outback. Hoes Hoes could be at Walmart. Hoes could be anywhere. They don't just got to be in the bar. So just don't fall for the okie doke. See you next time.
All right, that's the last word. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. We out.
Peace.
I gave you my all, and I hope you see this world before I fall. I gave you my all, and I hope you see this light before I fall. Yeah, I fell in love with the praise. The children tug on our capes. I've been drinking all day. The final boss has been slayed. I hope this light does not fade. Now all the lies that I changed destroy the world that I saved. The hero dies in vain. The final boss has been raised. 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 I gave my all to these folks. This is the awfulest joke. This here was all I lived for. This was my year, I don't think I have more. Distance my fears and I think I got bored. I think I found peace in my struggle. I think that this hiss is the leak in my bubble. Stress over little shit, I probably sink in a puddle. Walls fall around me, I rise from the rubble. Faces switch places with monsters and demons. I guess that the hero is no longer needed. They throw you away when the boss is defeated. Won't hold you a plate, give a fuck if you eatin'. I'm starving, I'm famished, I'm scarred and I'm damaged. Flip out on them, then I'm causing a panic. I'm mostly the problem and part of the answer. I sang cause I fell in love with the praise. If heaven has an arcade, oh my life's like a nice game. When the final boss has been slain, the hero won't die in vain. The people don't switch up and change, they forever praise his name. I hope his life does not fade, cause that'd be so fucking lame. Say the world get betrayed, say the girl get betrayed. The final boss gets re-raised, no escape from his fate. Now all the lies that I changed destroy the world that I saved. The hero dies in vain. The final boss has been raised. Now all the lies that I changed destroy the world that I saved. The hero dies in vain. The final boss has been raised. Now all the lies that I changed destroy the world that I saved.